Today we are going to the pain management doctor, and going to spend the day with our mommy, but she is going to be about 15 minutes, so I thought I would jump on, say hi, and ask you all how you're doing, that sort of thing, and go from there. Today is Monday, September 15th. In the year of our Lord 2025. I'm here with the cat who is clawing my chair. Not that we're angry about that, but we do wish she had spent some time with her other clawing mechanisms, such as the 20 or so that we have provided for her. Anyways, as we know, cats have staff, dogs have owners, so I'm living in her world, not she in mine, I suppose. I haven't checked the news today. Um, don't think there's going to be much of anything good, but I have just been trying to focus on other things. I will be, when I get back from the doctor's office, I'm going to work on a video where I explain the process for what I did with my haunted house. I did a lot of it on live stream, so you can go back and look at that if you'd like, but I think the video is probably going to be better because that way, I can explain the materials I used and maybe, you know, kind of make it sound better than it does. But um I need to work on my long form videos anyway, so I'm going to try and do that this afternoon. Yep. So sometimes I get really irritated going into offices and stuff, but pain management you actually have to go into so they can see you walk and stuff. I'm not on any medicine where I have to do drug tests or anything like that, so that's good. I've been more on the procedure end rather than like the drug end of it, so I haven't had to do like all the testing and all that jazz that they make you do in my state to get pain management, but it is what it is, and we do whatever the doctors say. I'm actually starting physical therapy this week, which is probably not going to do anything, to be fair. I've done physical therapy a bunch for my knees, and they're just shot. They're bone on bone, and so it's really hard. But wow, I have 9 people and I can't see my chat. I wonder if I should refresh. I don't know. I thought I turned chat on. Anyways, so hopefully I think I don't think I didn't intentionally turn chat off if it's off, so bear with me, whatever we're doing today, I couldn't tell you. Hold on one sec, let me refresh. Oh my goodness, this whole time. Hi, Ron. Oh goodness. No, I'm not diagnosed with a specific thing. We're actually in the process of getting diagnosed. I see neurology next month, but I have something that's cyclical and autoimmune. Of that much we've figured out. So we will see. But I can see chat now, guys. I'm so sorry. It was blank for the first 3 or 4 minutes, and I didn't intentionally turn chat off. Sometimes this platform's a little wonky. I wish they would figure out their glitches because you lose subscribers when people feel like you're not talking to them. Oh, thank you, Leia. Two peas in a podcast. That's such a cute name. Um, I have good days and I have bad days. Today's not so bad of a day so far. Um, so we just kind of work around whatever we're going through and try to stay busy and stay as active as we can. It kind of sucks to exercise because it's very, very painful, but we work through it. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Welcome in. But yes, welcome to everybody who's just now joining my live. Um, I'm so glad you're here and stopped by. It probably won't be a real long live today. I'm actually just waiting for somebody to arrive to pick me up. Yeah, um, I'm pretty sure MS is one of the things they're gonna test for, as well as lupus. Um, some of the medications I'm on for other ailments can cause SLE, which is systemic something lupus. So it's possible that some of my medicines are making me sicker, but those you kind of need. So it's really a process, medication and all that jazz. And my country is not the swiftest with medical sometimes, but I have decent insurance. My husband works for a company that makes radiators, and so we have decent insurance. And usually, if your primary orders something, they're really good about letting you get it done. I'm going to have to make some phone calls today to call and see if my neurologist is covered by my insurance because I live really close to the border of New York and Pennsylvania. So some of my doctors are actually in Pennsylvania, and I have to, the insurance kind of, it's hit or miss with whether it's covered or not. Hello, Connie. How are you today? Good to see you. Welcome in. And I don't think that's right. I think you should be able to go to whatever doctor you damn well please, especially if you're in a spot like mine where you have doctors and specialists and pain management. I think you should be able to go wherever you're going to get the best care. Everyone's suggested to me that I go to like Cleveland Clinic or something, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad idea, but where I am worried is what's my insurance going to cover. And, I know usually within $100 what we're working with every month for income. So it's pretty consistent. I miss the ever living bejesus out of you, Brandy Lewis. I'm so glad to see you. I always think of you and your family. You guys were part of a lot of good days in my life. Or, well, maybe they weren't good days, but they were good because you were in them. I really miss working a lot, and I think of that all the time. I'm terrible about getting out to socialize. I really have gotten to where I don't leave the house, and that's not the greatest. But so this is kind of how I interact with the world now, but maybe things will change and maybe I will feel better and start to do the things I used to do, like hang out with my friends, go out to breakfast, that kind of thing. I haven't gone out to breakfast in a minute. I'm still mad at Davidson's for not serving breakfast anymore. Hello, South Park Factory. Welcome in. But so that's kind of what's up with me in the medical realm. We're still undergoing a lot of tests and still don't have a clear diagnosis. I mean, I have things diagnosed, but not the big thing, whatever it is. And I feel funny because I have a little bit of a face rash today. So, hey, Bev, thank you so much for coming in. I'm glad to see anybody from Barry's channel. Barry and Lukey, they're such nice fellas. Oh, the big ghost hunt is tomorrow. I can't wait to see that. Friends, if you haven't already, please check out my friend, the Bald Icon. He has a channel and he's doing a big ghost hunt tomorrow at, it would be 5 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. I think it's 10:30 p.m. where he's at in the UK. But I'm doing okay mostly. Still trying to get out and about. Still trying to figure out a direction for my YouTube channel. I still want to be a craft channel, and that's what I want my main focus to be. But I'm kind of all over the place. Oh, thank you for clearing that up, Bev, for me. I couldn't remember. I knew it was one of those 2 times. But yep, I'm in Western New York in the United States. Far away from the city, actually. I've actually never been to the city the whole time I've lived in this state. I might have to change that. I used to love to drive and go really far. I think the city is 430 miles on I-90 from Buffalo. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm about 80 miles from Buffalo. I think it's 80. Maybe it's not that far. I'm going to have to look it up again. I mean, I know directions on how to get there, but yeah, Buffalo is probably the nearest big city to me. There's a lot of other cities, like there's 2, I would say, population 50,000 cities in my county. Maybe actually mine are probably down to 35,000. I think last time I checked is how many are in the town that's next to me. I actually live in a village. There's a town, and then there's 2 villages right near the town where I live in. Most of the shopping centers are in the other village. So like your Walmart, your Target is in the other village, and the mall. I haven't been to the mall in a while. I wonder if all the stores I used to like are there. But they kind of call our mall a dead mall, I guess. But, you know, with the advent of online shopping, a lot of people do that, and I understand. In my house, though, we don't do Amazon because my husband doesn't care for Jeff Bezos's policies and how the workers are treated. So we actually don't do Amazon in my house, but we've recently started to renegotiate that because there's just some items on there that you can't get anywhere else. And a lot of craft supplies are a little cheaper there and stuff. So that's what we do. So all the stuff on my channel right now, I'm not monetized. So everything we do for the channel comes out of pocket. So my channel kind of has a limited budget, if you will. And when I do my food reviews and stuff, a lot of stuff is actually shared. I'm not just sitting there piling it into my gullet. So I do food reviews to get my name out there, but I'm trying to lure people into like my crafts. That's my plan. Um, but I haven't done any craft sales this year, any fall um vendor tables or anything like that. That's definitely my plan. Did my chat freeze again? Honestly. Oh, maybe it didn't freeze. That's okay. Calliope, madam. And of course, we have cat content on my channel as well. Do you want to say hi to your audience today? Oh, I guess not. Come here. Well, it was supposed to be only 15 minutes, but maybe it's going to be a little more. That's okay too. My appointment isn't actually until 1:45. So I imagine Mom and I will grab a bite to eat, probably go to either the Dollar General or the Dollar Tree. I hope I can walk through the Dollar Tree. Some days I can, and some days it's not so pretty. We might be having an okay knee day today. I don't know what the heck to say to the pain management doctor. I've had 2 nerve ablations on my back, 2 or 4. Anyway, whatever they did back there, I don't know. So I've had that done, and it does help my back pain because I don't know, I have a whole mess of things that I can't pronounce. Loosely translated, the little bones on the side of my vertebrae on my L5 are basically crushed. And my L5 and S1 are, one is in front of the other, whichever way it goes, that they're not supposed to be. Like one is a half inch forward, and I've actually lost almost an inch in height. I used to be 5'7", now I'm like 5'6" and a half. So it's just kind of weird. But basically it was from overuse. Ah! Stop biting me. Who are you? I used to work as an overnight stalker and as a madam. Honestly. And as basically a housekeeper / mental health worker. So my back's shot, basically. Back and knees are physically terrible, and then the autoimmune thing just makes everything worse. So that's where we're at in life, but we try to have a good and positive attitude and outlook on the world because we need to. And honestly, it's easier than being miserable all the time. There's a lot of reasons to be miserable in the world right now, and if you look for things to be upset about, you're going to find them. That's just how it works. But if you look for reasons to be happy, things get a little better. Okay. I've refreshed, guys, so if chat is not showing up, yell at YouTube, not a Mary. And if we really think about it, we do have a lot to be grateful for. I mean, not everybody, but I keep forgetting that I am more privileged than a lot of people in the world. I'm in a house that has heat and air conditioning is necessary. I have indoor plumbing. I have access to medication. I have food. That right there, I'm better than a lot of people. And so if the price I have to pay for that is a junk body, I'm okay with that. But sometimes it's easy to forget how I don't want to use the word privilege because I don't like that word, but how fortunate we are. And there's still good days happening in the world. Sometimes you just have to turn off the news and get close to the things that really matter. Get out in nature, call your family if they're not a source of pain for you. And, sometimes your biological family is a source of pain. So it's helpful to create a new family, whatever that means, friends, uh, a group you're a part of. I think they call them like social clubs, but I'm not sure of the right verbiage. But I'm really sorry if my chat isn't working, guys. I don't know what's going on. YouTube's kind of done me dirty lately with that, but I do believe this may be my mom. Oh, nope. I have a little slit next to my air conditioning that I can see out of. But I've done a couple reviews, a couple food reviews last night, and I did another short. So I have 3 new shorts out. If you guys could check that out and like those or comment, I'd really appreciate it. Even if you don't have like the greatest positive comment, we can still agree to disagree on the Bear Den channel. I have some funkiness going on with my shoe. Bear with me. But any whoosies. My goodness. I am already. Let me try and refresh one more time, guys. I feel. Huh. Okay. Well, to the 4 people in here, hi. Glad to see you. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And I hope you all have something good happen to you today. I feel like something good might happen today. It's actually garbage day, so garbage day is always a good day. Ooh, I might have to clean out my fridge before I do the video. But that's definitely what I want to do today is make that video. I'm just going to have to find the right words for how I want to describe things. Because parts of the house, parts of the haunted house, I think have different names, and I don't want to sound ignorant. But yeah, guys, if my chat's not working, I'm really sorry. I've tried to refresh. I don't know what else to do about it. That is unfortunately the limit of my expertise on YouTube. What is behind me? Oh, okay. I understand what's happening now. We have a tote of reusable grocery bags. In New York State where I live, you have to bring your own bags to the grocery store. Which I don't understand why they did away with stores being able to give you plastic bags, because the bags you bring to the store, like a lot of the reusable bags, are plastic or have plastic in them. So what was the point? I don't understand. I try to do as much shopping as I can in Pennsylvania just because they still give you plastic bags. But it's just strange. And everything you buy is in plastic. So here we are going to war plastic, and yeah. It just doesn't make sense sometimes, some of what is prioritized as important. I don't know. Mary doesn't understand a lot about the world sometimes. Give it to sun. But thank you for hanging out in here, guys. I really appreciate the watch hours. We're trying to work on that. I say we, but I mean I. um so that's one of the things I'm going to be working on this week is my watch hours. I do have a stack of paperwork behind me that I need to get through. A lot of it is insurance and billing and blah, 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 blah. Stuff that is terribly boring. So, and then I have this dossier packet that physical therapy wants filled out. So we'll be doing that. My mom just pulled up, guys. So thank you all so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you all again real soon. Not sure when the next live stream will be, but look for the video about the haunted house later today. Thank you so much for being here and dropping by the Bear Den. Bye.